Hi everyone, Weykman here. I'm a graphic designer for film and TV, and for my channel's first video, I decided to share with you how I designed Queen Charlotte's carpet. I had a great time working on the show, and if you haven't seen it yet, you should definitely go watch it. If you're interested in behind the scenes stuff, make sure you subscribe because I'll be posting more Queen Charlotte videos, including on how I wrote her letters and what it was like to help produce all of the Lady Whistledowns. Now back to the carpet. This is the finished piece. As you can see, a top view of the carpet is on the left, and a picture of the carpet in the set is on the right. But before I got to this, there was a lot of back and forth between the graphics team and the production designer and set decorator. As with many creative projects, it all started with a mood board. On this board, made by the set deck department, you can find references to Queen Charlotte's carpet, but also King George's. His was meant to have a lot more red because that was his bedroom's color palette. Queen Charlotte, on the other hand, had lighter colors, such as pink, cream, and gold, and you can see that more towards the bottom of the board. For my main inspiration, I chose these three carpets over here because they were more in line with how set deck was conceptualizing her bedroom. At this point, we didn't really have a script yet, but we knew that this was something that had to be made. I started to play around first and came up with an unfinished design because after a meeting, the production designer told me he wanted a circle in the middle instead of an oval. This was because they were going to put a round table in the middle, and there was also a chance that the carpet was going to be square and not rectangular. Having a circle in the middle would make things a lot easier if I had to change the shape of the carpet. I was also told to pick the colors from the fabric being used for the Queen's bed to make sure the whole environment felt consistent. With that, I came up with another design, but this time in 3 different colors for them to pick. As I kept working on the carpet, we ordered some carpet samples to start visualizing what the colors would look like when printed. We got 2 types of carpet textures, and when they arrived, we realized that one of them wouldn't really work on camera because as you change your position in the room, the colors shift quite drastically. As you can see in the video, the light red becomes dark, and the dark red becomes light when you look at it from the other side. After the production designer and the set decorator picked the colors they wanted, I got the confirmation that the carpet was in fact going to be square. Luckily, I had it ready to go, so I didn't spend much time adapting it. Once it was all done, we sent the carpet to print, and about a month later it arrived. So here's the final piece again, and a little video in the bedroom, although you can really see that well. This was not the only carpet I designed though. I also did another one for the King's Levee room, as you can see here in the images, but this one was more of a rehash of an existing carpet that they liked. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed learning a bit more about how things work behind the scenes. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments, and if you'd like to see more, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!